guys to another episode of Eye of Terror. As you know, I'm your channel host, Adam, and today I have with me again,
Ian
and
Darren.
And we are back for another scenario or mission in our showers.
Showers of the Underhive.
Showers on the Underhive, you know, with all that
Skinny
recycled...
jeans get soapy.
Shadows of the Underhive.
Creed takes a bath.
Whoa!
I think he needs one.
With Fluffy. With Fluffy. So Shadows of the Underhive, we are back. We are playing another scenario. And it is a gang moot. So for anybody that hasn't watched the side missions, because it's, you're not a Patreon, basically what happened, Wilhelm, who is in recovery of this scenario, was sent out, was basically contacted by a new patron that wanted to meet him in secret or in private and discuss a business opposition for him. Turns out that was Kantor Rex, if you watched the last scenario, which is the Inquisitorial henchman, the Crusader, that has reached out to him and basically gave him an ultimatum. Was you either work for me, because we know that you have been taking contracts through this individual that they're hunting, or we're going to take out our anger and vengeance on you. And so your choice was more or less served to you, unless you want to be, going up against the Inquisition.
That's right.
You could fight him with your 2 injured arms.
That's right. I don't think it would have went well. During their meeting, they were ambushed by the gene stealer called Destructus and had to escape the board. So now, speed forward a little bit, more happened, but you can watch that if you're so inclined. Now, what has happened is the rest of the Inquisitorial henchmen, there's 3 of them in total. You have Kantor Rex, what was the other name? Solera, the Death Cult assassin, and then you have the Tech Priest Dominus. Those are the 3 Inquisitorial henchmen that are in this campaign. They have gathered various gangs together to try to bring up their strength up against this cult, because they were actually attacked by the Gene Stealer cult themselves, and their Inquisitor has been captured. Or dead, they're not sure. So they're trying to take out this cult and find their Inquisitor. So they're trying to sort of build a power base of people that they can use. So they have pulled together 2 other gangs with yourselves, and you guys are now in a meeting. So if you haven't gathered, it is a gang moot for today. We have the Venator gang, Snake Eyes, and then you have
changing their names to boxcars.
Yeah, boxcars, and then you have oh shit, is it Slag Jawz? Slag Jawz. They were the winners. Oh shit, Slag Jawz. They were the winners of our first campaign. Which, if you haven't checked that out, go back and check that out, because that's where we started with Killjoy's Landing. Was in our first campaign between us 3, and so the Gene Stealer cult Destructus was in it. Ian's Escher gang was Palatine Queens, and you've seen them throughout this campaign as well. And then Darren using his Slag Jawz today. They were the other gang that were involved. So these gangs are sort of being carried over from there, which is cool because it's in the same setting. So Darren's going to be using the Slag Jawz, and then I'll be using the Killjoy Tech-Stalkers, so the Vansars. Those are the 3 gangs. So basically the rules for the gang moot is only leaders start active, and they're set up within 6 inches of the center of the board, and then they're the only ones that have the ready markers on them. Everyone else is deployed 12 inches from a leader and not within 6 inches of another friend or foe that's on the board. And they're not ready. Okay, and then how they become ready is if they are shot at, hear a shot within 12 inches, or are within somebody being shot at within 12 inches of those guys, or are attacked in combat, they get a ready marker. If they hear the shot going off and are within 12 inches, they have to make an intelligence check. Yeah. So, sorry, Darren.
My guys aren't that dumb.
And then, all fire, or all hell breaks loose. So instead of doing the 5 plus D3 models at random selection, we're only using 5 because we have limited time for playing today. So we're sort of trimming it down to just 5 models per side. 2 random tactics cards. You get, for the game ends when there's only 1 gang left on the board. And then for experience-wise, you get every fighter taking part gets an experience, and you gain additional experience for each enemy fighter that they take out of action. So that's on top of your normal 1. So if you take somebody out of action, it's 2 now. And then the last leader on the board gains D6 experience as well. So that's pretty handy. That's pretty good.
And then needs more skills.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And that is true. So Krieg is the only leader, champion that is acting as the leader, because Wilhelm is out from the side mission. So sorry, dude. Again, that's
Maybe
twice.
he knows that.
Yeah, I don't know, but he brought along Fluffy.
Yeah.
He brought along Fluffy. So that's the scenario. What we're gonna do for rolling off for initiative, instead of just going like whoever rolled the highest and then second highest, we're just gonna go who rolls the highest and just go clockwise from them. So it's easier to sort of keep going like that. So I'll show you guys the gangs next. I'll show you the board, and we'll get right into the scenario from there. Necromunda. Starting off with gang number 1, which is going to be the gang that Darren will be using, is the Slag Jawz. They were the winners of the last campaign that we did for Necromunda. I think it was last year, was it not? Yeah, it was like 2018, like spring sort of time frame. It was back with the older edition of the rules. And when I say older, it was like the last edition, not the ones that came out, when Necromunda was first made. So up front is his leader, Iron Jawz. He has a Brute Cleaver, Stub Gun, and a Las Gun. He has Mentor, and that allows somebody to, he takes a double action, and then allows another model to basically gain another activation. Then with him is Thor, one of his champions, who has a Spudjacker and a Stub Cannon and Headbutt as a skill. And then beside him is Clubber, who is another champion. You actually have 2 champions. That is fantastic. He has a Stub Gun, Bolt Gun, and Fighting Knife and Hurl. And then beside him is Raditz there with the Grenade Launcher. And then No Nuts over here. He doesn't actually have the hammer. He just has the Grenade Launcher. So if once they're out of ammo, they are out of ammo. So that is the Slag Jawz for today's match. Darren will be running those guys. Here we are with the Killjoy Tech-Stalkers. Up front here is Angelos. He is the leader. He has a Las Carbine, a High Star Pattern Energy Shield, as well as, does he have anything else? I thought he has a Las Pistol. That is it for weapons. That he has Mesh Armor, Armored Body Glove, Fast Shot, Precision Shot. Behind him is Gull over here. So Gull just has a Las Gun, then his Mesh Armor, Armored Body Glove. Then we have Locke, who is up next. He has a Rad Gun, a Las Pistol, and then Mesh Armor and Armored Body Glove. And then beside him is Lek. Lek just has his Mesh Armor, Armored Body Glove, and then Las Gun. And then lastly, but not least, Cortez, which has a Rad Cannon, Shock Stave, and then Las Pistol, and then the Mesh Armor, Armored Body Glove, and a Suspenser for the Rad Cannon. That is the Killjoy's Tech-Stalkers. Going back to the Slag Jawz for a second, the leader and 2 champions all have Stim Slug Stash, as well as Furnace Plates, and then you have Iron Jawz, who has the Respirator as well from the last campaign, because he was going up against the Eschers quite a bit. So I just want to touch base on that before going over to Ian's stuff. Here we are with the 5 models that Ian's going to be using for the Snake Eyes Venator Company. Ian, why don't you just walk us through who you have?
So leading today, we have the very eloquent Krieg, who is heading this parlay.
Yeah.
And he's got his Bolt Pistol, Photon Flash Flare, Power Pick, and Thunder Hammer.
Yep.
He also has Nerves of Steel and Unstoppable, along with the Stim Slug Stash and Mesh Armor.
Stim Slug Stash seems to be a very common things between Krieg and the Goliath. I'm wondering who's going to get the most value out of it. I think somebody's going to be sore by the end of this scenario. All right, so up next, your other champion.
We have Shad Blackford, who has our lovely missile launcher with Frag and Crack missiles.
In the Underhive.
A Servo Claw and Auto Pistol.
Yep.
And he has a Suspenser to help with that missile launcher, some Mesh Armor, and he has Trick Shot. Cool.
So he gets a minus, or he ignores light cover, and heavy cover is -1 instead of -2.
Correct.
Who's next?
Larkin Haugard. With his Firestorm combat shotgun, smoke grenades, auto pistol, fighting knife. He also has a Medicaid kit, which he's yet to use. And some
no, that's not true. I think the very first scenario, he used it to beat somebody's head in. Or the second scenario, I can't remember. But I kind of want you to sculpt a Medicaid kit and like have blood marks and dent marks all over it. You know what I mean? That would be kind of fun. Up next.
Fluffy.
Yeah.
Is our one of our newest acquisitions with a pair of tunneling claws, one with a Melta.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just.
They're both with Melta guns.
Oh, both.
They're both with the Meltas. Yeah, it comes standard. So yeah, the tunneling claws. So it's just a basic model, no upgrades on him, which is fantastic. Also beastly, I'm kind of afraid. And these guys were randomly rolled too, so we like everybody was randomly rolled. There is no set. Well, I'm gonna pick this guy. It was random. So
maybe dice like me tonight. I don't know.
I think so because this is a pretty good team. And lastly, but not least,
we've got Zealots, the Phantom,
Yep.
with stiletto knife, smoke grenade, throwing knives, flechette pistol, photo goggles, mesh armor, and his house legacy.
Awesome. So that is the Venator Company Snake Eyes for tonight. So here we are with the board. We are playing in the Underhive section, so we're using all 9 tiles. So the center will be basically that center point right there, which is the center of the 3 tiles that are lined up like this. And then there's 3 tiles lined up like that. We've already set down the ammo caches, so there's 1 there, 1 there, and there's 1 back here. And then we also have the ductways there, and then over there as well. So that is the board. So we're going to roll off right now to see who sets up their leader first. So the Tech-Stalkers get a 2.
Tiny die.
That's a 4 and a 3. So it goes Ian, Darren, me for deploying our leaders within the center of the board. Here we are with deployment. So I have Angelos here in the center. Darren put Iron Jawz over there. Ian put Krieg there. And then for myself, my deployment, I put that is Cortez. And then over here is Lek. You got Locke over there, and then, Gald over there, and Locke there with the rad gun. Ian put Shad over here. Fluffy, the I love the name. Obviously, Krieg named Fluffy, so Fluffy's over there. And then you got Phantom over there. And you got Larkin there. Darren, you put your other guys. You put that is Thor. And then you got
Clubber in here.
Clubber down there with the bolt gun and the fighting knife and that. You got Raditz up here.
Yeah.
And then
No nuts
over there. So that is that.
I didn't do that.
So it starts off basically the Goliath being the smartest of people. One of their scouts and outlaying gang members has been shot by an energy pistol. And that comes stumbling into the center of this area where you 3 leaders are. And that's what sets off the Goliath. Draws his guns. You guys all draw your guns. And it's time for round 1. Priority.
It's time for round 1.
I got a 3. Killjoy Tech-Stalkers got a 3. Ian got a 3. Darren got a 2. So Ian, roll off between you and me, sir. I got a 2. You got a 4. Goes to Krieg first. Starting off first, Ian. You're going to start off big.
Yep. Krieg is very jumpy. He's gonna pop that.
Of course he is. He's a psycho.
And he's going to charge around at the last place that he saw Iron Jawz.
Iron Jawz, yeah.
Give it a shot.
So you're getting Stim Slug.
Yep.
Okay. And then you're gonna try to charge.
So Stim Slug's adding how much?
I think it's 2 to movement, speed, and
so I'm movement 8.
Yeah.
And I'm adding.
Oh, you definitely should have 11 inches there to get around.
Bloop.
Yeah. 11 inches, you'll get around to him. And he lands right there. And you have 4 attacks on the charge.
Yep.
Thunderhammer is going to be what one?
Yellow.
And then Power Pick is going to be black. So we're using paired weapons and dividing them out. You need 4s to hit now.
Look for 4s.
Oh, you hit once.
Power, that's a 6.
That's a Power Pick or the hammer?
That's a Power Pick.
That's the Power Pick. Okay. So it hits you, Darren. You have no save because it's power. What is the damage? Damage 1?
It is strength +1 right now, so that's strength 7.
Okay, so damage though, what is the D?
The damage is 1.
Yeah, so
with
because
pulverize.
because it's a
It's
because
power
it's a
and I rolled
6,
natural 6.
it goes up to 2.
Okay.
So it's damage 2. So you get no save versus this, but he has to roll the wound. So go ahead and wound here, sir. What's your toughness, Darren, on Iron Jawz?
4.
7
4.
against a 4.
So you need 2s. That's a 1, so that's a nothing. Krieg whiffs everything, and Iron Jawz gets to retaliate back.
Thanks, Krieg.
So you have paired weapons. You have what, a Brute Cleaver?
I got the Brute Cleaver.
And the Stub Gun.
And the Stub Gunny.
Oh my goodness. So how many attacks do you have base? Attacks are 3? Oh my goodness. So you have 4 attacks back at him. We'll see what happens.
Good.
Alright, so Iron Jawz here has 4 attacks. 3 of them are with the Brute Cleaver, which gives them +1 in melee, and they'll be black. And then the yellow is the Stub Gun with the ammo die. So needing 2s on the black, 3s on the yellow. Let's see what you get. Oh my goodness! Everything
Boom,
hits.
boom, boom.
Everything hits. You are strength 4, are you not?
What's the brute cleaver? What did it roll?
You rolled a 2,
No
3,
6, eh?
and a 5. No 6. No. The stub gun got a 6.
All right.
Needing no, that hit too because you have a +1 because of the brute cleaver. So with the stub gun, you're gonna need to roll a 6 to wound,
Yep.
and on the black dice, the brute cleaver, you're gonna need 5s because currently Krieg over here is toughness 6. You're also gonna turn this.
Turn around.
I forgot to. Yes, turn around. Technically, that too because you get a -1 to hit when you turn around. One of those black dice, because you rolled a 2 to hit, is a miss. So technically, drop.
So I was right.
Yes, because you did have to turn around to face him to strike.
Ready?
So I'm ready. Oh, so nothing. So you guys just bang off each other and
All
nothing.
in fairness.
As they shake hands. So nothing transpires from that attack, and it is my go next. Is there any models within 12 inches? No, because you had to be set up outside of 12. So there are no models.
Closed doors except for yourself.
Yeah, there's closed doors, so you can't measure through the doors here. So you're gonna have to find a way to maybe open up the door and then go from there. But it goes to me next before it goes to you, Darren, because because Ian had priority and it just goes clockwise. So it'll be Angelos up next. So Angelos, his first action was just to move over a little bit, just so you, Darren, with your guy is still in full cover, and so it's gonna. I'm gonna get a -1 to hit, but I'll hit on 3s. But I'm within 12 inches of this guy here. Because I want to give him a ready marker so bad. So he's going to do a shot, -2 due to full cover, but then +1 due to short range. Because you're definitely within 12 inches, or 10 inches. He's using his last carbine, which is a rapid fire las gun, basically. So I don't even know if I will actually deal any damage, but we're hoping so. It's a 1. So stray shot. Do I hit the guy in combat with you? Let's see. I do not. So you guys are all fine. Nobody was shot there. Everybody's activated. I need to make an intelligence test now for this guy to see if he gets a ready marker. And he does get a ready marker because his intelligence is, I think, only like a 5 or a 6. 5. So yeah. So he has a ready marker and can activate this round as well. Cortez is up next because nobody else has any ready markers or anything like that. So he's going to move his whole total of 4 inches. That is it. And then maybe try to take a pock shot at somebody. Who knows? So after doing his movement of 4 inches, I can actually see the arm of said Iron Jawz down there. He has a suspensor on his rad cannon, so I am going to shoot said rad cannon in there. Hitting on 5s on this guy. It's a 3 with an ammo check. Ian, you called it.
Yeah.
You called it, sir. You called it. Let's see. The ammo for this is, with a rad cannon, 4+. He still has ammo. It's going to miss, though. It's scatter, so it's going to scatter 2 inches this way. So basically over top of Krieg and still hit both of them. So you can't be pinned. But you do take a strength 2 hit. So let's do, the first one will be versus Iron Jawz. Strength 2 hit, I need 6s. It's a 3, but your toughness goes down by 1 because now it's Radphage. And then Krieg, needing 6s on him, it's a 1, but you are hit. So your toughness goes down by 1 as well because of Radphage as well. So they both are -1 toughness temporarily for this scenario. And that is that. So we're going into the end phase. Nobody is seriously injured or anything like that. But during the end phase, everybody does get to move 6 inches. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to go one model at a time from Ian and work our way around the same as priority. And we'll all get to move one model 6 inches in any direction that we want and then go from there. We're jumping ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
I jumped ahead over here. So like you guys don't have a -1 toughness. Yeah. We just did reaction attack. So this guy... Well, we'll leave him there, right. And then let's see what happens here and if it affects anything. Okay, so you get to go with Iron Jawz. We're jumping ahead. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
No worries.
I do apologize, Darren.
So I'm engaged, so I might as well just attack Krieg, right?
You could,
Or
you could retreat and maybe shoot a gun and get somebody closer to you. You know what I mean?
That door that's closest to you.
Yeah, like right there. Oh, you mean Fluffy over there? Or you got a guy over there just outside of 12 inches. If you do retreat, then shoot, he might be able to get an intelligence check to help activate.
Retreat is going to get me how far, Ian? 6?
It's a D6.
Yeah.
So it's random. It could be 6 inches.
It could be 6 inches, but you know this guy is just at that 12-inch mark. So even if you get an inch and move him over, but then Krieg gets an initiative test, and if he passes, he can make a reaction strike against you.
I am I5 though.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking about doing the same thing as Adam, is move my character so that one of my character gets.
Yeah.
Gets
Well,
to
and
here.
so you could do that, and then you would have to make you would make an intelligence check or an initiative test to escape. Okay. And then he gets an initiative test for free strikes up against you, and then you move D6 inches.
To get out of
combat if you pass your initiative test.
So you gotta get.
So over here,
Yep.
you're gonna try to retreat.
Yep.
Roll an initiative test.
Here we go.
Oh, you roll a 1, so you fail. It is a basic action,
You can try.
so you can try it again. You do get your initiative test though, Ian,
Oh,
to see if you get to strike.
let's go 5s.
It's a 6, so he does get to attack you, and he still does have the stim slug stash in effect. Okay, so Ian gets his reaction attacks.
So 3 attacks.
Yeah.
I get 2 on the power pick, 1 on the thunderhammer.
Okay.
All I'm doing is trying to move away.
Yes, but you trying to move away opens up yourself to attack. He misses twice,
Right.
so the power pick hits once.
1 on the power pick.
Okay, roll the wounds. It is +1 strength.
Strength. Yes. So strength 7 right now.
Okay, and so you need 3s. That's a wounds. You do have your what's the minus CAP?
Power pick is -3.
Okay, so you get no save, but it is a wound. That is that. So Iron Jawz is down to 1 wound. Iron Jawz for your second action. What are you gonna do?
We're gonna stim it.
Okay, and then
attack
instead. Okay,
Yep.
so you have with him 3 attacks.
Yep.
And so you get 4 dice in total. So 3 will be with your brute cleaver, which will need 2s, and then 1 will be with your stub gun,
3,
and
1,
then
1.
it will need 1,
Okay.
or it will need 3. Sorry. Here we are with the roll. So that's that is 3 hits in total. So you have 2 with your brute cleaver, and then 1 with your stub gun. So this is going to need now your strength 6. So that's going to need 5. What's your toughness, actually?
Toughness
6. Okay, so this is going to need 4s, and this one here is going to need 4s as well.
Which was the blue?
Oh wait, is
Actually, no, this is going to need...
is toughness increased with stim slug?
Yes, it is.
So
So
toughness 5.
this will be... Is it toughness 5?
Yes.
Okay.
Because he's T4 naturally.
So it goes up by 2, so T6. So this is actually going to need 6s, and then this is going to need 4s here. So the black will need 6s.
Which was the black?
The stub gun. So it hits.
Stub gun. So the brute cleaver actually disarms him as well.
Oh, that's good. So we'll see what weapon is disarmed then. So Krieg, with reaction attacks, cannot use any of his weapons this turn. He'll have to try to strangle Iron Jawz, as Ian said. So roll the wound here. So your black needs 6s, and the yellows will need 4s, because you're equal strength to toughness.
Because of the stem.
Because of the stim, yep.
Here we go.
Alright, so 1. 1, sir. You get your save.
AP?
I think the AP on that is nothing.
That's the cleaver again, eh?
Yeah,
AP -1.
Okay, so -1. What do you need?
I'm good.
Yeah, he makes it with a 6. You get your reaction attacks back, which are all unarmed.
Okay.
All unarmed.
And no paired weapons.
No paired weapons. No paired weapons. Yeah, one of them is injured, so you're like stumping him.
There's
Okay,
6.
1 hits. Roll to see if it wounds him. So you need
So strength
4s.
6, need 4s.
It is a wound. Darren, you need to make a save,
Can
sir.
I get a
Make a
save?
save against my
Yeah.
strong hands.
5 up save. Here
Strong
we go.
but soft.
You're good. You make it. Strong but soft.
Just
hands.
caressing each other.
Slapping! That is that. Which then
massage.
does come back to this guy over here, which then would give them both a tough -1
Okay.
to their toughness. I know I jumped ahead and I shouldn't have. We forgot about Darren's Iron Jawz because, you know, the first turn.
Hey,
So now we're going to do the
Hey.
movement. Now we're going to do the movement of everybody else 6 inches, and we'll come back. I'll share the board afterwards. All right, so the end phase, this guy moved over here 6 inches. Over here we have That's Locke, who moved over here just to say hi to Shad. We have Lek that moved up. No. Gald that moved up this way. And then over here, this guy started moving around. That guy moved up. And then Larkin stayed where he was. And everybody else over here has moved up closer to this door. Because it looks like Ian put 2 guys there. So it looks like almost Krieg might want to try to get over there to open up the door to get some reinforcements maybe. Which if that does, and there's like gunfire that goes off or something, most of these guys will be within 12 inches of that door. So that is the end phase. Right now, the only injury that we have, it's not even an injury, is Iron Jawz has taken a wound. That is it. So he's down to 1 wound. So we're going to go into priority next turn. I got a 2. Ian has a 3. And Darren has a mighty 5. It goes Darren, Ian, then me this round. Darren is going to be activating first. In the end phase, we got to roll for Stim Slug here as well. So I think it's on a 1 or 2.
It's a 1, I think.
Yeah, something. So let's see if
takes a wound or
yeah,
something.
let's see. So
That's
Krieg should be
3,
fine.
right?
And
that's
oh no! Well, for Iron Jawz during the end phase, Darren needs to make a injury. He's seriously injured, so he's gonna go face down. Face down. You do have first activation. You could try to.
He's going to stand back up.
No, he's face down. He's seriously injured. So yeah, that sucks. Because that injury happens at the start of the end phase, Darren does get to make a recovery test by rolling an injury die and hoping for a flesh wound here.
Again.
Yes.
Here we go.
Let's see. It is. So now he's face up, and you do have, and because you are in combat, you stand up automatically because you can't be pinned. You are toughness 2 now, though, which kind of sucks. But you do have first activation this round. Iron Jawz, what are you going to do with him, Darren? First action. You're going to attack, so you have 4 dice. 1 with your stub gun, 3 with your Brute Cleaver, so needing 2s with your Brute Cleaver. And then needing 3s with your stub gun.
Here we go.
Yeah. Alright, so
Disarmed him again.
you disarmed them again, which is really good. Your stub gun and your Brute Cleaver did not, 1 attack from Brute Cleaver did not hit. What's your toughness with Krieg? Is it 4?
It is 3 now because of the Ravage.
Oh yes, it is 3 now. So you, because your strength is 4, need 3s to wound on him now, sir. 3s to wound. So that is 1 wound, and you can't strike him back with any of your weapons because he disarmed you. So you get
try and make that save.
-1 AP.
Got mesh. Let's do some mesh things.
Yeah,
Let's not do
you
some mesh.
both have taken a wound, while Iron Jawz has taken 2 now. Ian, you get to strike back. Oh, and you get to make an intelligence check for Clubber over there as well.
Right.
We'll do that after Ian does this reaction. What are you hitting with?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so you are fine. You guys are just fighting each other like nothing. That is Clubber?
No, that's Clubber, yeah.
Yeah, and what is his intelligence? 8. Roll 2d6. Get higher than an 8. No, sir. He does not make the intelligence check at this point in time. Alright, so Darren, for your second action, you're not going to be doing anything because you don't want to retreat with him. So it goes up to Krieg next.
So Krieg is going to use a Stim Surge. I'm going to play a card.
Stim Surge. Gives him +1 strength and toughness.
+1 strength, toughness, and move.
Okay.
And I have to roll each end phase to see if it lasts or does not.
Okay. So you have how many attacks?
So I have 3 attacks. I'm going to use 2 black for the power pick and a yellow for the Thunderhammer.
Okay.
And hope I roll better. And don't really...
You miss with all of them, sir. Because you need force. You get to react back as Iron Jawz there.
That was 2 yellow.
So you get 3 yellow.
3 yellow.
And then a black for your gun.
Krieg, you're killing me.
Yeah. Krieg is not doing well. Sean, where are you? Where are you? Sean's not here. And Krieg is failing him. Oh my goodness.
Still disarmed.
You are disarmed. Doesn't matter because you can't attack back. But you hit with everything. You got to roll a wound. So you're now toughness what, Ian?
I am toughness
4
again.
Okay, so you need
back up 1.
Yeah, so you need 5s on the black die and 4s on the yellow dice.
Okay.
All right, so that's 1. But could that be enough? You need to make a save, sir.
All right.
You need to make a save.
Come on, Krieg.
No.
It's -1, right? So
-1.
No.
All right, so how many wounds does he have?
Now he's down to 0.
He's down to 0. So now you need an injury die, and let's see what happens to Krieg.
All right, here we go, Kriegy.
Seriously injured. So you can step on his neck or leave him there and walk away from him. It's up to you.
Well, then I get a point for that, wouldn't I?
He would get a point for taking him. Actually, you get two. Three, technically. Three, because he's a champion. And then also on top of that, you get an additional point for every person that you take out. So.
Am I playing favorites there, Ian?
Would Iron Jawz leave a guy living?
No, he wouldn't.
No.
Oh,
You gonna step on his neck?
I just don't want Krieg to die.
No doubt. Stepping on Krieg's neck. Krieg is out of there. Darren, roll 2d6. Black is 10, sir. Black is 10s. Let's see what you get. You're hoping for an 11 here.
I always roll 1, so it should happen. No.
61 is critical injury.
All right. And as he does that, he's going to use Last Gasp.
Oh no!
I knew it.
Last gasp, so he gets to make an attack back with all his weapons. So he had 3 attacks.
Even though he's disarmed?
No, because...
That was for reactionary.
Yeah,
This is different.
Okay.
And I
So you hit twice with your power pick. Okay, so roll the wounds.
Okay, I'm at strength 5 now.
Yeah, so you need 3s. Oh, both. And you have a -1 to your save.
-3.
-3, so you get no save.
No save.
So that's two injury rolls, sir.
Both
2 injury
gonna be
rolls.
Ian.
Yes, 2 injury rolls. And he's taking out of action too.
Nice.
They both die simultaneously. Roll and see. Let's see what happens.
Kill me.
To Iron Jawz. 15, so
51.
he's out cold. He just misses his game. That means that Angelos gains D6 experience.
Why?
Because he's the last leader surviving. This guy gets another intelligence test now to see if he hears the gunfire that's been happening.
See if he got any
Yeah,
smarter.
yeah, that's about it.
No.
That's a 3. That's a no. That's a no. Ian, you have nobody to activate now because Krieg was taken out. Iron Jawz, you guys took each other out. That's awesome. So it's basically me that's going to be doing all the rest of my activations next. So I'll just start off by having some fun. Over here, we have Angelos, who's going to start off, and he's going to take a shot at that guy with his last carbine. So I believe I am within short range, but I will double check. So he is within 10 inches, so the partial cover that he has ignores my range modifier, so I hit on 2s. I hit you once. I do have precise shot, so the damage goes up by 1, so it's 2 damage, and you get no armor saves versus it, so that is good. Now I need to roll to wound you, though. That's the problem. You are toughness 4 versus my strength 3, so I need 5s. Nothing. You are pinned, and now I can't shoot you.
But now he's ready.
Now he's ready.
Now he's ready.
This guy then is going to need to make a intelligence test to see if he can. Yeah, which he passes. So all 4 of these guys have received their markers and go. And then he's going to come over here and just be like, "Hey, let's go party with our friends." So you stand him up, Darren, on your activation.
And I'll move.
All right, then go ahead and move him.
Which he has.
And he moves there, so we can open it up next turn. I lied as well. This guy needs an intelligence test to see if he gets something, and he gets it on a 6, because he needs a 6+. So now all 4 of these guys are activated, but he has not. So I'll just start off by saying hello to my little friends. Well, I might just see if this guy is within an inch of that door. Up next is Cortez. He's going to move 4 inches. Jawz to get up behind this barricade. And so you should be in the open now, I believe, but we'll double check. Cortez is going to shoot a rad cannon into that guy. Let's see if it hits. Misses, of course. Doesn't need an ammo check. Let's see if it's where it scatters though now. So it's going to go... Oh, 6 inches, way over there, and hit nobody. So yeah,
I think we should hear that through the door.
You should. Well, it's sort of. It's like, can you hear plasma? I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Well, whoop. But yeah, so it misses. This guy here is gonna make a double move just to get up with his friend, all the way, basically up here, like so. Let's just move around like so. Lastly, but not least, this round, this guy here is going to move, just come around to be within an inch of the door, and he's going to open it. And that door is now open. Gee, I wonder what's about to happen. End phase, we have nobody seriously injured or anything like that, so let's see if anybody bottles, because we do have a couple of people that could bottle somehow. I don't know how they would bottle. They're just they don't walk away. They don't know what's going on.
They get bored.
Ian, go ahead. Yeah, they get bored. No, you're good. Darren, go ahead, sir.
So now I want a 1.
You want low. You don't want that, so you have bottle. He does know what's going on, so you'll have to make some tests next round. Priority next turn, let's see what happens. I get a 1. My priority rules have been shite.
Done.
Shite.
Go Tiny Die.
You got a 1. Oh. Darren has a 3. I'm going to play a card called
Take the priority.
Seize the Initiative.
We still have to do movement from the last round.
Oh yeah, we got to do the movement first, but I'm going to take initiative next turn, so we'll do the movement next. End phase, I forgot. Larkin moved up here. Shad's hiding in the corner. This guy moved up towards his friends. This guy moved closer to the door. These guys all moved towards the door, and that is that. I did play a card, Seize the Initiative, so I'm going to take priority for this turn. I'm going to start off with Cortez first, who's going to try to shoot this guy again with another rad cannon shot. So let's see if I hit. He doesn't hit. I could have aimed and I maybe should. Oh, he does hit on a 2+. Never mind. He does hit on a 2+ because he is a champion. I did not know that. Interesting. And then needing 6s to wound him because you're strength 4. That's definitely cocked. It's not a wound, but he is -1 toughness and pinned. So intelligence check for that guy because he's definitely within 12 inches. He makes it with a 6. Shad over here is not within 6 or 12 inches of the shot from the rad cannon either. So Glover is going to be standing up for his first action. Then what are you going to do with him? Open the door. Yeah. Yep. So at least now you can be measured to for ranges and stuff like that. So which is good. So that's good. Ian, you got nobody.
Nope.
Nobody. So it comes over to me next. Angelos is going to go next, and he's going to move 4 inches over to this barrel. Like so. And then he's going to take a shot at a wide open cutter with his rapid fire las carbine. So let's see how many times I hit you. I don't hit you at all. Yes! I don't.
Intelligence check.
Make an intelligence check on this guy here, Darren. And I'll measure to see if Shad is also within range. So start off with this guy. That's Thor.
8.
Yeah. You guys aren't the smartest.
Still 8.
Nope. This guy here is going to do a move, and is going to come back here. So he's actually going to do a double move just to come on the other side of said barrier, right like that. Nobody else has any other characters that are active, so I'm going to do another double move with this guy. Coming down. So he's going to be coming basically right here like so. Hopefully between the two of them, they might be able to do a little something. Over here, this guy's going to move up. Like so. And he's going to take a shot into Cutter again. It's Clubber, not Cutter. I call him Cutter. It's Clubber.
Very sensitive about it.
That's right. So you're in the open. I get +1. So you get needing, I think, 2s at this point in time. I do hit, and I hit you once. Your toughness is 3s, so I need 4s. I don't wound, but you are pinned, and this guy gets to make an intelligence check.
Yay! See how dumb he is.
Face up. Yeah, with the 8+.
Face up, sorry.
Yeah. And
well,
then
we're going to change to black dice.
You roll whatever dice you want. I don't care.
See if the color changes.
Yes.
We'll get him smarter.
Nope. A little bit.
No, yeah. He still doesn't know. He sees his friend go down on the ground right in front of him. That's it. That is it. So that is all my guys this round that I've activated. Movement-wise, this guy here did not move. Larkin did not move. Up here, I think Raditz did move.
Yep.
Those guys all stayed stationary, and this guy has moved 6 inches closer to that door. Hoping to make an intelligence check with this guy, I'm thinking,
someday.
Eventually. Yeah, we'll have to see. So, let's roll for priority for next
I'm going to try Tiny Die.
turn. I got a 1, again. You got a 5.
For yellow.
Ian got a 6.
Which
Ian
is
has
nothing.
a 6, which is nothing. which is nothing. which is nothing. So it's gonna go because you have nobody to activate this turn.
So
So,
I
we'll
guess
go to
I
me
take-
next.
I'm ready to do nothing.
No, it'd be me because he has it. We go to me and then you. So
Oh, well, all right.
Gold's gonna be my first activation this turn. He's gonna come over here and shoot into Shad with his las gun. You're at short range, needing 2s to hit you. Here we go. That's 2 with an ammo check. Just barely makes his ammo check. Do I wound you? I do wound you. Armor save.
Any AP?
It's las gun, so no. You save it, so you are pinned. So face down or face up. Sorry, face up. And because I did shoot you, you do get a ready marker with Shad. Now it goes to Darren.
Yay!
Clubber, as Darren just said. What are you doing with him?
I'm just standing and shooting.
Oh, you're going to shoot down towards this way, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Okay. Go.
Any grenades, does he?
No, nothing but
Roll.
a stub gun, which gives me. Oh, would you say that's close range?
But that is definitely... I would use your bolt gun, dude. It's the better gun.
Yeah.
The bolt gun is way
Yeah, 'cause
better.
I get
It's
a
rapid
+1.
fire, and it's damage 2, right?
Yep.
And it's -1 to the AP.
There
So
we go.
you're hitting on 3s, I think?
And you're getting +2 because of range?
+2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll have partial cover so that you're going to hit on 2s. So, hitting on 2s, and
Die
need an
and
ammo die. Let's see if we can hit. Who are you shooting into, my leader or the back guy here?
Leader.
That's what I thought.
Alright, here we go.
It misses, and you need an ammo check. I think it's a 6+ ammo. Is it not?
Rapid fire and a 6+. Yeah.
All right, let's see. So you miss, and you're out of ammo with this with the bolt gun. You need to make an intelligence check on Thor over there. Come on, make it.
Nope.
No! Oh, our dice rolls are stellar. And he's out of ammo with his bolt gun. Shad over here. Ian, you're gonna
He's gonna stand and
Yep.
he's gonna retaliate with a crack grenade.
a crack grenade into
Or sorry, a
Gald.
crack missile.
Yeah, well, even worse. Into Gald.
Yeah.
Okay. Somehow the Underhive can take a shot from a cracked missile. You get
So-
+1 from short range too, do you not?
Yep.
Oh my
is,
God.
3 up.
Oh no. You hit! I rolled a wound, sir. Roll a wound. It's a strength 6 or 7.
Strength 6.
Okay. I don't get a save, I don't believe.
-2.
-2. So Gald has mesh armor. That's 5 up. I get a 6 up save. I can save this on a 6! So close! How much damage is it?
It is 3 damage.
Oh my goodness. So roll 3 injury dice. And let's see what happens to him. Seriously injured. And 1 flesh wound. So he goes face down. This guy is going to need to make a cool test. Thank you, sir. I'll just put it on his card over here, actually. So then Cortez needs to make a cool test. He loves it with his 9, so he's not going anywhere. I think he's going to retaliate back. This guy here is going to move over. Actually, he's just going to move up here, just so I have cover still, and shoot you with his flaming rad gun. So let's see if he needs to make an ammo check. He does not. So you're automatically hit. You're pinned. It's strength 2 versus your toughness 3, needing 5s. That is a wound. The rad gun gives you a -2 to your AP.
So with mesh, that's nothing.
Yes. So you take a wound, and you're down to toughness 2. So he's face up, pinned again. Angelos is next going to shoot into Clubber with his rapid fire las carbine. Hits twice. Let's see if I can wound you with these, though. Your toughness right now is... Has he been hit with a rad cannon? No, it missed.
It missed.
You missed. 1 wound, sir. 1 wound.
Do I save that?
Yeah, you can. So you get a D6. You have your 5 up save. You don't, so you take a wound, and you are pinned. You are pinned with him. And then this guy makes his intelligence check.
Oh, yay.
Come on, make it! How many rolls does he need? Come on!
His friend is not bleeding.
Oh my goodness! Second attack with him because he has the fast shot. He's also going to shoot him again because you are in the open, not obscured. So I hit you twice. Let's see if I can wound you. I do wound you once. So, let's see.
Do I do a save on that?
You get a save. You get your 6-up save now because you don't have a front arc, so you don't get your fence plate.
Oh,
And you make it! Alright, so still have 1 wound on that guy.
Oh,
and then,
he gets to be super smart
that guy
again.
gets to be super...
Let's use the little dice
Come on,
for little
super.
mind.
Yes, little dice for little mind. This is where he makes it. Oh! So he gets an activation now.
Woo!
Thor, over here's your activation. What are you going to do with him?
I'm moving.
You're going to move?
Gonna move, yeah.
Okay, what are you going to do?
Gonna move over to this door and open it.
Alright, so you definitely have enough movement to get within an inch of that door, so you could do a open door action, open that door.
That's the plan.
Alright. And open up that door, sir.
Hello, guys!
What is going on here? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Alright, so after he opens up the door, I have Cortez here, who's going to aim and shoot his rad cannon centered over the big beastly amble that's there. So he's aiming the rad cannon right there over top of Fluffy. He's gonna aim first before he shoots. So let's see if he hits. Hitting on 2s. You're gonna be obscured partially, so hitting on 3s, but I aim so that brings it back down to 2s. Hey, misses. Let's see where it scatters to. So it scatters.
Now here's a question. Does he not hit the guys in front of you?
It's going to scatter into the wall here. So it's going to go here, and then it's going to hit Thor and this guy and Fluffy. All right, so we're going to roll for Thor first. What's his toughness? Is it 4 still?
4 still, yeah.
Okay, so needing a 6 to wound you because it's strength 2, nothing. But you get a -1 toughness right now. And then the Ambot, it's toughness 5 or 6 as well,
5.
I think. Needing a 6 to wound it. And there it is. And it's a -1 toughness as well. So they both are -1 toughness, and they both are pinned, so face up. So I've been doing Radphage wrong this game, because, you know, I've been playing with it so often. On a 4+, he gets, Thor gets a flesh wound. Nope. And on a 4+, the Ambot gets a flesh wound. No. So neither one has a flesh wound at this point in time, and they are fine.
Standing
Fine.
or not standing?
Just pinned.
They're still pinned.
Okay.
So yeah, that is that. I guess this guy over here would have taken 1 too. Oh no, yeah, he would have. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll for him. No, so none of them have a flesh wound at this point in time. They're just pinned, just so that we're fixing it. So
ready marker.
Ready marker on Fluffy, and then intelligence for Zezoth.
Looking for 7. And I'm good.
Good. So Phantom here doesn't actually get to make an intelligence check because you
Apparently
aren't within
oblivious.
12. Yeah, oblivious to the big
Massive
flaming,
explosion.
the big flaming ball of fire.
His back's turned to it.
That's right. His back is turned to it. That's
They are
right.
still tough.
But Fluffy does have a ready marker. So Darren, it goes to you next, which you can't because you are out.
Thor could stand, couldn't he?
No, because he's
because
already
he moved and
activated.
opened the door.
Both of your guys have activated already. Yeah. So it goes over to Fluffy next. What are you gonna do with Fluffy? Is the question. So standing up. And then I'm assuming running. Are you gonna?
No, Fluffy's
No
going
berserk.
to,
No berserk, eh?
Fluffy's gonna shoot at Thor on the ground.
Look at that! You open up the door for him, and then he shoots you.
He's a robot.
He is a robot. Yeah.
He does what he's programmed to.
One of those. I think ballistic skill is 5 though, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Short range though.
No modifier.
Thor didn't go.
Yeah, he moved over to the door and opened it.
No, that's Clubber.
Oh
No, that's
Thor.
Thor. No, that's Thor. That's Clubber. Clubber is the guy with the bolt gun.
And he's out of ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he shot at the leader.
That's right. So that's why he has...
5.
Needing a 5, do you have a short range modifier on this melt-a-gun to the face of Thor?
modifier.
Okay. It misses. And no ammo check. Now Zezoth can do his check and see if he can...
And
That's going to be 7 no matter
does.
what. So, what about everybody else that's within 12 inches? Measure
No,
around
I
that
measured
wall.
it.
You
I measured
outside of 12 inches from him?
I think so.
Ah, that sucks. That sucks. All right. Goes to...
I'm glad I didn't wound you because I didn't want to. I just wanted to shoot a gun.
Yeah, I think
But that's who
Lek.
you should have shot for anyway.
Lek is next, and he's just going to aim and shoot into Fluffy up there. And that's my last activation for this round. So, aim and shoot. Yes! This Bandstar shooting is phenomenal. My dice rolls this game are phenomenal as well. So that is that for my activations. Nobody else has any, so it is
the Phantom does.
Oh yes, the Phantom. The Phantom, I forgot, so we'll do the Phantom next. Phantom's gonna charge Thor next.
Charge range.
You're in. Definitely
Get
in.
behind cover when you do it.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. Alright, you stand up because you're only pinned.
Okay.
And go ahead, sir.
A stiletto knife and flechette pistol with fleshbane.
Yeah. Is that the rapid fire?
That is.
Woohoo! And then how many attacks? 2
And
attacks?
so he has,
2 attacks.
3. So it'll be like 2 with the
top,
stiletto
yeah.
and 1.
Yep. Alright. Let's see what you get. Oh, that misses.
So that's 2 6s on the
Stiletto knife, so you need to roll now higher than his toughness for injury rolls. Let's see what you do.
What's your toughness?
Are we doing Thor or Clubber?
This is Thor. Thor. At
Right,
this point
Thor.
in time. Yeah.
Toughness 4.
Yeah. So you need 4 or higher for
higher.
these to go through. Nothing. He gets to react back against you.
Mm-hmm. And he has a Spudjacker and stub cannon and headbutt.
Ooh,
Can I
interesting.
headbutt him back?
So he only has a Spudjacker and stub cannon?
And a stub cannon.
Alright. 2 attacks back in reaction. No, not the stub cannon, because it's not a stub gun, that's the
Right.
pistol. The cannon is like a rifle.
Okay.
So you just get 2 attacks from your Spudjacker.
Ready?
Needing 3s, I think? 3s?
Strength? No. Doing the cannon, right?
2s to hit. Then, okay, so 1 hit. And then you need 3s to wound. Because you're strength 5. So that is a wound. You get a save on that. Is there an AP, Darren?
No. But it
No.
also has knockback.
Okay. Can you knock him back into that wall?
Yeah, I will bounce
Yeah,
into
yeah.
that wall.
So you're going to have 2 damage if this
Okay.
goes through.
With mesh armor?
Yeah. So that was a 5. And then, is there a minus on the AP?
Nope.
Okay, so you're just fine. So that's that for the end phase. We'll do some quick movements here so everybody gets closer. End phase, these guys are just shimmying around to where the combat is, so that way they can hopefully get some activations going. I need to make a injury test for this guy that has a flesh wound. He's still seriously injured. That is that. That is that. Ian, you need to make a bottle test. I need to make a bottle test. So here's mine. I'm good. You, sir, have to exceed. So you have 1 guy out right now?
Yes.
And that is it. So you're fine. Darren, you've already bottled, so you'll have to test before you activate, guys. Alrighty, next turn. Here we go. I got a 4. Finally, I rolled something half decent. Oh,
4.
You got a 4. Okay, Ian, you and I, sir. You and I. I got a 5.
6.
You got it. You got it. Okay. First off, you need to make some cool tests for your guys. So we make a cool test for him. See if he runs. He's cool 4 or 5.
Cool 5.
Alright.
That's Thor, right?
That's a Clubber.
No, Clubber is...
He should be the
Still
same.
a 5.
Yeah, they're both champions, so they should be fine. Needing 5s. He
Oh,
runs! Clubber runs away. So he lives to fight another day.
Wow.
What about Thor over here?
Everybody's going to take off.
Yeah. He's good.
Okay.
And then these guys over there as well.
Those 2
Yeah.
are still 5s.
Yeah, you're like 5s all around. So we'll do the first guy with the grenade first.
Yep.
Good.
5.
And then the other guy, your dice rolling is shitty too. Oh,
Roll.
just fine. So you are down another model. Shad, you're going to start off with him.
Yes, he's going to stand and
Yeah.
crack grenade with his trick shot.
Into this guy.
The trick
Okay.
is not killing himself with the missile.
Yes. So crack grenade, I'm gonna have cover, but you ignore that light partial cover. So hit on
Looking for
3s. You hit. Roll the wound, sir. Roll to wound. Oh, it's strength lots.
Strength 6.
Yeah, so it does wound. Minus what?
-2.
So we need a 6-up save right here. 6 up, here we go. No. 3 damage?
Yes.
Alright, let's see if you kill him.
Let's see if we kill him.
Let's see if you kill him.
Let's see if we kill him.
He's seriously injured with a flesh wound. Bam.
You got 2 flesh.
Over here, Cortez is going to aim and shoot his rad cannon into the said Ambot again. You know what?
It sits on there quite nicely.
It does. I'm going to hit both those guys if I do hit. So let's see if he hits. Because last time it scattered. So no ones. It hits.
Out of ammo.
Out of ammo. 4+ ammo check. He is out of ammo with it. So they're both pinned. Let's see if the Ambot gets minus to his, or a flesh wound, I should say. It does not. And let's see if Thor gets a flesh wound. He does. Hitting that happens at the end, I should say. So wounding the Ambot. I do wound the Ambot, sir. I do wound.
Just one?
Yeah, it's just one wound. What's your armor save? I think it's like Carapace, so you get 4+.
Okay.
If I can remember correctly. Is pretty sure that's what you have. You save it. But you are pinned. And then Thor, let's see if I wound him. I do not. But he does have -1 toughness. He's in combat, so he can't be pinned.
Okay.
It's just the Ambot that is. Gonna activate Thor next, Darren?
Yep.
All right.
He's gonna headbutt the Phantom.
He's gonna headbutt the Phantom. Okay, so you roll 2d6. And you want to equal or get higher than the target's toughness.
What's your toughness?
Toughness
Three.
is 3. Oh, 4. So
4.
I just increased it.
Oh man,
Right.
let's
so
see.
I gotta be higher than 4?
Yeah, equal to or higher. You do. So they suffer a hit with strength equal to the fighter's +2, resolved at damage 2. So your strength is 4, so it's strength 6
Yep.
at damage 2. So roll a 2 on one of these dice to actually roll the wound now. It's a wound. Ian, you get your save.
Okay,
5 up.
let's go.
Ah! He
Whoa!
makes it! He makes it. He makes it. That is awesome. Then you can take... That's one basic action.
Yep.
So now
Can
you
I
can...
retaliate against that?
No, it's not a fight action.
Okay.
So it's a headbutt action. Now you can take the fight action, which you can retaliate back.
Now I
If I
will
survive.
Yeah. I'd take a fight action and kill him!
Spudjackers?
hit him with the Spudjacker.
Alright, 2 attacks. Here we go. Hit on 3s. Spudjacker, 2 attacks. You have 2 attacks. Need 2s to hit and 3s to wound, sir, with the Spudjacker. They both hit. Now 3s to wound, so roll those again. 1 wound. Ian, make your save, sir. Make your save. You've been making these saves all the time. Oh my goodness!
Nice.
He's made all his saves. Now he gets to attack back.
Alright, Fleshbane,
Yeah.
Fleshhead Pistol,
Yeah.
and 2 Stilettos.
1. You only have 1 attack because you charged last
Oh,
time.
correct.
So. Hitting on 3s or 4s? 4s.
4s for both.
Okay. So your Fleshbane pistol hits.
1 shot.
Yeah.
And that is...
Is it Toxin as well?
Possibly it's off the card, so...
Oh, okay. Needing a 4 to wound him. That is a wound from his flechette pistol. So you get a 5-up save versus this.
It is. Whoops.
No, so you get an injury die, Ian. Injury die. Let's see what happens to him. Seriously injured, you can step on his neck and take him out of action if you want.
He will do that.
Alright. So he's taken out of action. You get 3 experience from that.
Here, I'm gonna play cards.
Okay, roll ahead.
Blood Debt.
Yeah.
On the Phantom.
Okay.
Yeah, I can play cards.
And then
+1 to hit.
and then this guy over here is definitely within 12 inches, so he gets to make an intelligence check. Oh yeah.
Oh shit, he is.
Yeah. Intelligence check on that guy.
Use a little dice.
I'm gonna use the little dice.
Come on! Needing ace. There you go.
Woo!
So he gets a ready marker.
Nice.
Fluffy's going to stand up from being pinned for his first action.
And he's going to do a move action.
And he's going to do a move action. Alright. Let's see where you go. Ends his movement there. Angelos is next. He's going to take a shot with his las carbine into him. Into the lovely, lovely, lovely Fluffy. Needing 2s to hit. I hit you. Ammo check. Still good. So you're pinned again. Let's see if I wound you. I do wound him.
Carapace?
Yeah. 4+. Nope, takes a wound. And then he's going to do the same thing again into him. Let's see if I can hit you. You have, what, 4 wounds on him?
He has 3, so now he's down to 2.
hits you again with another ammo check. He's out of ammo after this shot. But, can he wound you? No. So you're pinned. And he is out of ammo. And he'll obviously just turn to face. Up next, no nuts. No nuts. He's going to give some nuts. Or in this case,
he can't
grenades.
See, so I gotta move.
You can move and shoot though, which is
so he's
good.
Moving.
Yeah, 4 inches. Just to shoot into the Phantom, who's going to be in the open. Makes sense. Crack grenade up.
Let's do it.
All right. Needing force to hit, sir. Force to hit.
Here we go.
That is a hit. No ammo check. Need a 2 to roll that again. Needing a 2 to wound. Oh my goodness!
I felt it.
But you are pinned down there with Phantom. Intelligence check for that guy. See if he gets activation now.
Let's check Larkin too.
See if he's within 12. Do you get it? You almost got it.
Wow.
See if he's leveled up and got any intelligence bonus. So that's Raditz. Intelligence.
You said 8.
8, so no. Okay.
No.
And he's just in.
He's just in, so Larkin makes an intelligence check.
Looking for 7.
You get it, so Larkin does get to go. Larkin is up next. What are you going to do with him?
He's going to move behind some cover and then...
Shoot with his flaming... Which means he'll automatically get to activate, and do his thing. So move, go ahead.
So I've got 5.
Yeah, so you can get behind the big thing.
Yeah.
Get behind the big thing. And then shoot him with his flame template, which you know is going to hit him. Ammo check. See if you... Yeah. No, so you are hit. Strength 5 versus toughness 4. You need 3 swoon. Not a wound.
I gotta check for blaze.
Yeah, I was just gonna say roll for blaze.
He's on fire.
He is on fire though. So he is on fire.
Pinned and burned.
Yeah. Lex gonna move over here, just so I have the ambot in clear open sight, and gonna shoot him with his last gun. Last gun up. No, that's not a ammo guy. He hits him. Can I wound him? Definitely not. Raditz, who's on fire, stands from being pinned and rolls 2d6 in a random direction, so we'll roll that too. Just roll it right there.
Right here.
Yeah. He is going towards a small arrow, so he's going to run right into the box. And then fall prone there. Just right into, fall prone. Yeah. And we'll see if it goes there. Okay, so he's going to suffer a strength 3 hit. Who wants to roll that? Ian, you injured him. -1 AP to this too, so he wouldn't get a save because he's going to be prone. So it does not wound him. Darren, on a 4+, you put the flames out, sir, because you went prone at the end on a 4+. You don't. You're still on fire.
We're doing the ones.
That's it. Ian, you have Phantom next.
Yeah, Phantom is going to move or stand
Stand
and
up.
move.
Stand and move. All right. 4 inches.
6 inches.
Oh, 6 inches. Oh my goodness. Here we go. 6 inches of movement down that away.
Just gonna hide back here. Just out of sight.
Just gonna hide. I got it.
Like a phantom.
And that's Phantom's move. So it goes to me next because you have no other activations, right?
Correct.
And Darren doesn't either. End phase, during the phase, my last 2 turns, these guys just crawled 2 inches over this way. Because that's all they can do because they're seriously injured. Everybody's activated now, correct? So I got to see if these guys decide to take a further injury or stay seriously injured. So this guy here, he stays seriously injured, and this guy up there is still seriously injured as well. Nobody else is seriously injured anywhere. We just have a fire guy. Let's see for bottles. Darren, you've already bottled. Yep. Ian, do you bottle? Let's see if I bottle. I have 2 guys out, so I have bottled as well. Ian, you have 1 guy out?
Yes.
That's it? Just 1 guy? 1, 2, 3. I see 4. Yeah, so 1 guy out, so you are fine. So I got to test to see if my guys run away at the beginning of the turn, and so do you, Darren. Priority next turn, I got a 4. Darren has a 1.
As always.
And Ian has a 5, so it goes to him. Now we got to test some cool checks. So I'm going to start off with Angelos here. Let's see what he gets. Cool 9. So both of these guys are going to stay in the fight, and these guys will just continue on the ground until somebody steps on their neck. But that's that. It's a cool test on your guys over here. Let's see if that guy runs. So no nuts. He loves it. And then Raditz over here. Let's see if he runs.
He runs because he's on fire.
He is, he's on fire!
He's enjoying the burn.
Right.
He is going to continue to burn, so that's that. Phantom's going to be up first. He's going to try charging into Lek over here. You probably should have enough range, but let's see. You definitely do. That's at 8 inches, so you can get around to Lek and try to get into him, like so. Get him. All right, so you have your 2 attacks with your Toxin Blade.
And 1 with the
Yeah.
Flechette, looking for 4s on
Absolutely.
everything.
Flechette. So 1 Toxin hit, 1 Flechette. So they're both Toxins, so roll higher than his toughness of 3. Alright, so they both. And is there armor modifier on either of those?
There is...
-1.
No, nope, none.
None? Okay, so these guys, first one, Toxin Blade 4 up, makes it, and the other one 4 up, makes them both. Lek is gonna attack back with his butt of his rifle. Let's see if he gets it. No. Come on now. Well, my go, he's just gonna charge you. And I'm gonna play a card that is relevant now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play the injectors here, so when a fighter makes a melee attack for the duration of the fighter's activation, one of their melee weapons increases its strength by 2. So this is going to be Angelos, and Angelos is going to increase his high star pattern energy shield strength by 2 when he charges. So he charges in, he hits it, and he's going to come around over here. Boom. And he gets +1 from the assist now as well. So he has 3 attacks on the charge, which will be black with his energy shield, and then 1 from his las pistol, which will be the yellow.
Which is out of ammo.
No, that's his las carbine. He has a las pistol as well. So hitting on 3s on the black, 2s on the yellow. Everything hits. Las pistol. Let's see if it's out of ammo. It's not. So these are strength +2.
Toughness 4.
All right, and I do push it back an inch because of knockback.
Okay.
And you would take an extra damage because you're going to hit the terrain piece, right? So need 3s. They're all wounds. Those are all wounds, and this one is not a wound. Okay, 3 saves, sir. You make 2 of them, or 1 of them, sorry. So you have 4 injury rolls here up against you. Out of action. And let's see what happens to him. Black is, as always, is 10s. 13. So he's just out cold. Misses this, and he's going to move back 2 inches here. And he's just going to come over this way. Because I don't want that thing standing up and being able to charge these guys. No Nuts here is up next. What are you going to do with him?
He's going to move, then shoot.
4 inches of movement. Let's see where he goes.
Right here at the corner.
Yep. Which you do and will have line of sight on both of these guys. I'll have partial cover over here, I think. From my side, I can't really see that.
I'll aim here.
Okay, with a crack grenade or frag. Crack grenade's higher damage, higher strength. Frag, you could possibly take out 1, but not the other. The crack grenade into Lek there, who will have full cover from this. Just from being behind the barricades and everything else. So you're needing to hit on 6s, I think, with no nuts. Yeah, 6s.
Shit.
Yeah. Hitting on 6s. No, misses. Larkin over here is going to shoot the guy on the ground. Shoot the guy on the ground.
Make an ammo check.
Yeah. Oh, you need 6s now? Or is it 5s?
It is 6.
Alright.
Nope.
You're out of ammo with it. And roll the wound, sir. Roll the wounds. No wound either.
And he's already on fire.
He's already on fire, yeah. This guy here is going to be on my go, and he's going to move 2 inches over here. So that is Guld with the... that is Locke with the rad gun. Alright, this guy here is going to stand up and run in a random direction. So 2d6 plus the scatter dice. Let's see where you go. So you're going to go right into the barricade again.
Stand up and
and then do you want to go prone at the end?
No.
Well, that gives you +2 to put the fire out. If
I
you
don't
don't
think I can put a fire out.
You can. You need
I'm
4.
just
If you go prone, you need a 4, 5, 6. And if you don't go prone, you need a 6. So it's your choice.
Alright, so I'm still Still here.
Yeah.
Okay. Prone, and we'll see if we can...
Alright, 4+, you get the fire out. There you go. Oh, you should have stood yeah. So that is that. That is
So I
that.
should have stood up.
Yeah,
See?
yeah.
Karma's a bitch.
You have no idea. Ian. Amble's next. We'll see what he does. We got Shad's over here. Shad's gonna go.
And he's going to charge into his friend right there.
Yeah.
Step on him.
Step on his neck. What's your movement?
5. So,
Oh, so you're definitely in. And just coup de grace. So, takes him out. You get 2 experience from that.
That's enough for that.
Yeah, and that is gold that was taken out of action.
He's up to 6.
My next go, I'm just gonna, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. We'll see. Coming over this way with the movement with Cortez, and I'm gonna shoot a rad cannon into that guy down there. He's not using his rad cannon because he's going to use his last pistol instead, which is definitely in, but not within short range. So that is hitting on 4s. Hits. See if I can wound you. That's a wound. You don't have a wound on him, right?
No.
Okay.
And I am...
Mash.
Toughness 3.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try and save.
Nope. So you take a wound, and he's pinned. Save my guys!
Pinned.
Save my guys! Ian's last activation for this round. Everybody else is out of activations.
The Ambot is going to stand, and he's going to move.
Yep.
Slow and steady.
Stand and move. 4 inches, or is it 5?
4 inches.
Yeah. 4 inches. I'm loving it!
Are you coming after me, or are you going...
No, he's going straight ahead of the guys who are shooting at him.
Oh, okay. that would be obvious, eh?
Yeah. You could shoot it in the back, though, with the crack grenade. That would be fine.
With
yeah.
my aim.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, it's in the open, though, right? So that is that. End phase. I need to make an injury check here for this guy. Let's see what happens to him. Flesh wound, that takes him out of action. Due to the fact that he already has 2 flesh wounds on him. Like so. And then... I've already bottled. Darren, you've already bottled. Ian, you have not. Let's see. +2 to this.
For the low roll.
Oh, you still have not bottled yet. That is hilarious. Alright, so, priority next turn. Priority, got a 4. Ian has a 2. Darren,
I'll take it priority.
get a 2. So I get it, then it goes to Darren, then Ian. So, we're going to start off, I think, with...
Make some cool checks.
Cool checks, yeah, that's true. I'll make it for my leader, hopefully. I'll make it with my leader with an 8, so that's the other 3 of my guys there. That automatically will get it. Then, yeah, he's going to make a reload. That will automatically go away because the las carbine is plentiful. And then he's going to take his second action to shoot into your guy. So I'll see if you're in short range first off. Darren has to make his cool test for his guys too. So no nuts?
Yep, do no
nuts. He runs away.
He runs away.
No nuts runs away. And then Radix, he's loving it, but on fire still.
No, he's fire's out.
Oh yeah, that's right, he's out. So then my shot, just finish that off, shooting into the Ambot. I do have partial cover, but my short range ignores that, so hitting on juice. That's a 5, hits you twice. Let's see if I can wound you. No wounds, but you are pinned, which is good for me. Just slowing him down, that's it. That is it. You're up next, you're going to stand and shoot.
Yes, sir.
Crack grenade in the face into Larkin.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, dude. You have a -1, so you're going to hit on 6s.
Still on 6s?
Yeah, I think it is. Because you're in short range.
No, we're on...
Yeah, it's
Raditz. Yeah, it's -1 because you're
short
less
range.
than 6.
And then you're going to be behind full cover. So technically you need to hit a 6, and then you need to roll under your, or over your ballistic skill, normal ballistic skill. So you need a 6 here. Oh, I saw the 6 for a second. I was like, oh. So nope, that misses, and that's your activation. And then Ian.
I should have engaged her.
Yes, Ian. We'll see what you do next. Over here, Shad stood up for his first action and is going to shoot a crack missile into Cortez over there. So, you're needing 5s because you have trick shot, which ignores the -2. You do hit, but you need an ammo check. Whoa! I think you're out of ammo, sir.
That is out of ammo.
You are out of ammo with that. So roll the wound, sir. Roll the wound. You are
6 on.
Yeah, 3. So that is a 3 injury dice if I don't save. -2.
It is yes, -2.
Okay, so I get a 6 up save. Oh! He makes it! He makes it! So he's going to be pinned. Like so. Oh my goodness. My next activation over here is going to be Lek. And Lek, we're just going to start retreating. 4. Right about there. And then shooting. Actually, I can't really do that. I might as well move over this way and shoot over here. Yeah, I might as well. No. Yeah, I might as well. I think you're gonna be, I think, in the open from there, from that side, I think. Partial cover into Shad, which my short range is gonna ignore that, so hitting on 3s. I hit. And can I wound? No, because your toughness is 3 or 4?
3.
Alright, so he is pinned though. Darren has nobody else to activate, so Larkin's going to take a shot with his auto pistol into Raditz over there. So you're in short range. So you're going to get +2, I think. And he's probably getting some cover from you as well.
It's +1. So yeah, I'm going to aim and shoot.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's see. You hit.
Twice?
With the last pistol? No.
Sorry,
there's no rapid fire.
auto pistol.
Auto pistol, yes. Okay. Needing 5 to wound. 1 wound. Make that save of 5+, Darren. You don't. Ian.
Rolling 1.
Roll an injury die. Let's see what happens to him. Seriously injured, so he goes face down. Cortez is going to be my next and final activation for this turn. He's going to turn, and he's going to shoot a last pistol into that guy over there. Hitting on 2s, no cover. Let's see if I get him. I do hit him, and can I wound him? Needing 5s. No, of course not. Of course not. And Bot's going to stand up.
And he's going to keep moving forward.
And he's going to move 4 inches forward. Or is it 5?
4.
Okay, well that's 4 right there. Whatever way you want to go.
I don't think I can fit through that gap anyways.
Yeah, and you don't have the inch to fully move over.
I'll go this way.
Bam, sir, bam. Oh my goodness! Take him down! Take him down! That is not good. Darren, you guys seriously injured over here? Make an injury roll for him during the end phase. Yeah. Flesh wounded. So he takes -1 toughness, so he's down to toughness 3 now, and he's flipped over, so he's pinned. Bam. Ian, make your bottle test. Everybody else has failed, so why can't you fail too?
Ooh,
yeah, that's a fail. Alright, so priority next turn. Priority. I rolled a 5. You rolled a 3. Ian rolled a 6 and gets it! Okay, cool tests all around. Cool tests. Ian, starting with you, sir.
Okay.
Who do you want to start with?
Let's start with Larkin.
Larkin, okay.
He's got cool 6.
Yep. He's running. Peace out.
No thanks.
Yeah. Who's
Alright,
next?
Or are you just doing all of these?
Let's do the Ambot.
Yeah. Ambot.
He's cool 6.
Yeah. Peace out.
What?
Over here, Shad. Who's pinned?
Shad is also a 6.
Oh,
He's all right.
He just makes it.
Wow.
I will make my roll for my leader.
Alright.
See if he can affect everybody there. Cool 5, and I think he just makes it with cool 5. So, Darren, you got cool 5 on your guy too. He's out. Peace! That guy there runs. That guy there runs. So it's 3 versus 1. Ian, you can choose to run away at this point in time.
Oh, Shad's going to stay in it.
He's going to stay in it without his missile launcher? Up against 3 Vansar?
Yep.
Yeah, but
Okay.
there's an ammo cache right there.
No, that's just a crate. The ammo cache is here,
Shit.
here, and here.
Damn it.
Unfortunate. Alright, so priority goes to you. So we'll see what happens. Shad is going to be next.
He's going to stand, and
Yeah.
he's just going to pop around the corner here and wait.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm just going to do all my activations and I'm just going to start moving here. So, end of the turn, this is what it looks like. These guys just did double move over this way, hunting down Shad. And Shad is hiding behind the wall. You sure you want to stay in this?
I'm going to try.
End phase. Let's roll for priority next turn. I rolled a cocked something. There's a 3. You got a 4. You got it. Okay, cool test for Shad. Let's see what happens.
Oops. All right. No.
He's running away. Let's see if I run away with my leader. He runs. Let's see if Cortez, my champion, will run on a 6. He's not. So I have both of my other guys in. Oh, man, no. We forgot to roll injury rolls for these guys throughout the game. So Ian, Shad took out the one guy. This guy here.
Okay.
Gold. So he gains D3 experience and goes into recovery. Woo! He gets 3 experience. So 4 from participating.
I'm here to
Block also needs a injury roll. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I just gave them experience. You can't do worse than that.
No.
Well, I can do it as well.
63. He goes into critical injury. Going into the post-battle stuff, we have Krieg, who has a critical injury. We have Phantom, who is out cold, so just missed this match. Everybody else ran. Everybody gains an experience as well. We are in the beginning of the cycle, so you get 10 times your reputation, which your reputation you get +2 for participating in this, because your Krieg took out Iron Jawz, and then Iron Jawz turned around and took out Krieg at the same time, so they both would have gained 2 reputation. So you guys are up to 17 reputation.
Correct.
So you're going to get 170 credits from that after the post, and then you have some actions you can do. So Wilhelm is out of recovery, Akhenaten and Friedrichs are all out of recovery now as well. So Wilhelm can work the Patron for an extra D6 times 10 credits if you want. So somebody want to roll that. 30 more credits. So that's 200 credits earned at this point in time. On top of that, do you want to take Krieg and use the free guy, or do you want to use the other one?
Do you want to use Ripper?
Ripper?
Or
Richter von Ripper?
Proper doctor.
So all that it means is that you can get a 6. You can get a 6.
Yeah, you can still get a 6, but it would be reduced by 1. No,
if you
it's
go to,
not going to be the same result.
But then you have to pay 2d6 times 10 credits to do it. So
let's go to the.
We'll do a freebie, eh?
Do you think so?
I don't know.
I would take him to the regular doc because he's not my character, and I don't want him to die.
Yeah.
Different. And the last time I did it,
We'll see. So Sicarius is taking Krieg to a regular rogue doc. So you roll a d6, and so he gets some sort of injury. So we'll roll another d6, and we'll see what it is, what type of injury he gets. So 60 or 56, we'll see what that is. So Krieg, his toughness goes down by 1 because he is enfeebled from that rogue doc. Now roll 2d6. If you rolled a 6, he just would have went into recovery like normal, right? So, but you rolled a 5, so roll 2d6, and this is how much it costs. Times that by 10, so it only costs you 30 credits. So that's not terrible, not terrible for the hope of a 6. You still do have 2 other champions. You have Wilhelm, who's your leader, and Shad, who can. Well, Wilhelm's going to work the patron for d6 credits. So you have Shad.
Do we even have a patron at this point?
Yeah, technically, you guys have agreed to work with the Inquisitorial Henchmen, right? So
let's shake down the Inquisition.
Yeah, right.
Well, he's already rolled. You rolled the 30.
Oh, that's right.
But you have one other champion that can go to the market and look for goods, right?
And it's 2d6 plus, what do we have?
You got the furs on Wilhelm, so that's not going to matter.
Plus
so it's
2.
Leadership, so it's going to be +2. +1 from champion and +1 from your rating.
All right.
At this point in time.
Shad is going shopping.
Yeah, 2d6 +2. That's 11. Let's see what you can get with rarity 11. So I rolled off camera in front of Darren and Ian. They were both here and can attest to this. I rolled to see if the Vansar would capture anybody from either gang. They did capture from the Snake Eyes crew. I randomly rolled it because it can't be Krieg for Zezoth, Fluffy, Shad, and Larkin, and it ended up being Fluffy was captured because I just basically went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so I rolled a 4. So Fluffy has been captured. You guys can bring him back if you want him, or just buy another one if you really want to, and then these guys are going to make him theirs.
Yeah, we don't want to give them anything else. They have enough toys.
They do have enough toys.
Go get them back and try and stomp on as many of them as we
So next scenario, maybe do a rescue mission then, is what you're saying? Cool. Interesting. So, you, with your rarity of 11 on the roll for the trading post, you bought Krieg.
Sean says yes to some carapace
You bought Krieg some heavy carapace. All right. Saving your money then, or are you...
He says we didn't get arms this time?
No arms.
We've got 380 credits in the bank.
Awesome. And everybody gained 1 experience, basically, from that. Krieg gained 3, I think it was. Took a champion out.
Yep.
Participated. So, 1, 2,
He got
3.
4.
He has 4, actually. He got 4 this turn. So, and then everybody else got 1. Because I don't think anybody... did Phantom take somebody out?
Phantom did. Phantom got 3.
And then another one from participating, so it should be 4. Because that guy was a champion as well, right?
Yes.
Thor was a champion. So that's good. So that's that. So let's go to the after action report next. Here we are with the after action report. You just saw the gang moot between the Slag Jawz, the Killjoy Tech-Stalkers, and the Snake Eyes Venator Company. What was your thoughts? Bad, good, otherwise?
It was an interesting scenario. The setup I don't think is ideal, just because I think there were too many doors.
Yeah.
And so it could have potentially eliminated everybody else from the game and had us waiting. So it was only because Darren went and opened that door
that everybody was able to. I agree with that. Yeah.
If I didn't bother, what a different game, right?
Yeah. And then it's just piecemeal. I agree with that completely.
And I was pleased because I got 2 things off on my bucket list. I did a headbutt.
And
I did a disarm. Which
and
I've been waiting about a year and a half to do that.
About that,
I got to redeem Krieg with his terrible rolls with that last gasp. So
that last grasp.
Another one
fantastic.
on the bucket list.
That was fantastic. Good timing for it. Took out a champion. You took out his champion.
Same time.
And then Angelos was the last champion standing until he ran away at the very end. He's like, everybody's dead except for Shad. Peace out, I'm done. I better run away. I'm gone. Bye. Bye, guys.
Ammo, right?
His mom called.
Shad's like miming putting another missile in.
And he's like, oh no, you didn't. It runs. So Fluffy being captured, that kind of sucks. Take him out for a spin and he's gone.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get pets.
Yeah. So gonna do a rescue mission?
I think so.
Yeah.
We don't want to give them anything else to play with.
No, and you got. He's a really good model. It is a really good model. Like he's a good model to have. Takes a lot of.
We could buy another one, but Krieg is very attached to it.
It's Fluffy.
And Krieg's in the hospital now, and we don't want to say, oh, by the way, we lost your ambot.
That's right.
And he's lying there just going Fluffy.
That's right.
Fluffy.
So you guys are gonna choose to do for the second scenario of this cycle rescue mission and go up against the Vansar once again. Oh man. Well, Ian, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Darren, thank you for coming. Guys, if you haven't, check out our Patreon page. There you can find a whole bunch of content, more battle reports, so side missions that add to the story of our Shadows of the Underhive narrative campaign, as well as the backstory of the models. Everything that you help us with, money-wise, and support us with, it goes right back into getting us cameras, more gear, and stuff like that for the channel. So thank you to the Patreons that we already have, or the patrons that we already have on the page. It's greatly appreciated. Guys, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.
So how do we get them to help us with their dice rolls?
I don't know. That's a good question. How do you guys help?
Can you buy us weighted dice, please?
Can they phone in and tell us what the rolls would be or something?
Maybe.
Could be? I don't know. Help!